Chauncey, how do you teach the young guys, or what do you teach the young guys when they go to turn the water off on hand like that? What are the things you kind of focus on, dial in on when they junk it up like that to force you to just get into that rotation over and over again?
Yeah, the biggest thing is you try to convince them to just be confident, and be aggressive, because the only way you can alleviate some of that pressure and some of those, little junk defenses is to make some shots and make some plays. The worst thing you could do is, continue to keep looking for Ant when he throws it out to you and you trying to go back to him. That's the worst thing you could do, So the only way to alleviate that, a lot of times is to make plays, make some shots and make plays. We have sets that we go to try to get certain looks, certain things, and sometimes it looks good and sometimes it doesn't. Most of those young guys have never been in those positions.
What would you say the difference between the first half and the second half was for you guys today?
I thought we stopped sharing the ball. We stopped moving the ball as much. But I give them some credit. They came out and they were very physical in that third quarter. So they took us out of a lot of things, which I'm sure, was what they intended to do. And, so credit to them. But, we talked about that's what they was going to try to do, and we didn't have enough resistance and we didn't have enough poise. So they took us out of it, got us out of rhythm, and we stopped sharing it. We shared it so nice in the first half, and then we attacked the paint. They did a good job of closing the paint down, and we were just making simple kick passes, and we made shots. So that was really the biggest difference, I thought. Obviously, the fast break points is, that's tough there. It's tough to give that up, 37 fast break points, and they scored 27 points off of our turnovers. It's pretty tough to absorb that.
On the live ball turnovers, how much of that is them being aggressive in the passing lanes as opposed to not making necessarily the smartest or the crispest reads and passes?
I always like to credit the defense on that. We got to be better. We just really have to be better and read that. We know you're playing against a team that likes to jump in the passing lanes. You got to understand and know that, So I like to give the defense the credit on that. They did a really good job jumping in those passing lanes, and a lot of our guys, they were just a step ahead of us, in some of those reads a lot of times. And again, a lot of our youngins, they haven't seen that before, but they weren't the only ones turning it over. Some of our vets were doing the same thing.